Alright, Taurus, here we go. This is Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, soulmate energies for the month of March 2022 as a whole. This reading stretches from about right now, February 21st, right up through about the first few days of April. Because I'm not a Time Lord, I don't control the energies. So there is no time in the energy, of course. This general reading, it may or may not resonate with you, but if the title brought you in here, or you found Steve Love Tarot, you found it for a reason. Pay attention to the March monthly overview, which is online now. It's very important. I don't want to repeat myself about the energies all through these readings, or they'll take forever. But I'm going to tell you, the universe never lets me down. This is my pre-shuffle. I pull on you, Taurus. It is the message that we've been talking about. Okay? It's very simple. Someone here who did something. I suspect some of you were either married to this person, with this person, or this person just blew you off in almost entirely. You know, just, I'm gone. Okay? Thought the grass was greener on the other side, did they? Whatever this is here, this pride and ego, this King of Wands, someone who had to have it their way, was selfish, is having Archangel Michael's sword of truth rammed clean up their ass. And they have. They have for some time now. We've been talking about that. Now they want to build a foundation because they see your value. Three of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. They understand what they've lost here. It's very clear. But, as I've told you many times, Five of Wands, Eight of Wands. They're going to be reaching out soon. I suspect it's not going to go too much longer. And I've said that to you a lot lately, I know, but I don't predict your person's free will. I'm gonna be flat out with you. This energy right here, I call it the Burger King sometimes, I call it whatever. This is an asshole. This is someone who is selfish. This is a selfish energy. They did something selfish. Whatever it is, they did it for selfish reasons. And when we do that, it's negative. And it always bites us in the ass. And this is the bite right here. It's a very sharp sword. Clean up their ass. And I'll tell you what. They're coming in. Some of you, this is where I said some of you might have been married to them. It's the Four of Wands. Or you were together with them. They want a happy new beginning with you. There's a conversation that's coming. Eight of Wands. Very soon. But it might turn into a fight. Five of Wands. And it better. Because this energy I'm reading here, if this reading is resonate with you, if somebody took off for the grass greener on the other side, only to find it wasn't. It better turn into a fight. They better open up. They better fucking tell you the story. I saw this a little bit with Aries person just a little bit ago. They wanted from a different deck. And I even mentioned you in the Aries reading. I said it's very similar to Taurus's energy. It's really strange. So you might want to watch the Aries reading too, Taurus. It's about somebody wants to glaze over things. I've told you this before and I'll tell you again. No Taurus titties, male or female, without an adult conversation about what the fuck happened here. You want to build a happy new beginning? The Four of Wands represents stability. You don't get stability unless you talk about things. Glazing over things, which is exactly what this energy wants to do, is not good. But they're coming in. There's a conversation coming very soon. Let's shuffle the deck. Alright, let's go. Give me the soulmate cycle from the angle of Taurus from March 2022. This first card out is before the cut. It's why the fuck are we here? And yeah, I'm very serious in my voice. My voice inflection reflects the energy. Alright? I have to swim in it to do these readings. Granted, I'm neutral while I'm doing them, but it still affects me. I feel the energy and I translate it into words. So, that being said, yeah, I'm serious. I'm on Team Taurus. That's what I am. A little bit when I see that energy. I don't like the King of Wands. He shows up a lot. The Emperor and the King of Wands show up more than any other cards in this soulmate cycle. It's because the runner was a real egomaniac for pretty much every sign. Right? Self-focused. Focused on their pentacles. Focused on what they want. Selfish energy. Narcissist even for a few of you. Yeah. But it's good because it taught the DF something. Right? Y'all learned something. It's nice. It's nice to see the change in the energy in the DF since I've been here. But let's see what we got. Why the fuck are we here? We're here purely because of that Ace of Swords. That's why the fuck we're here. We're here because somebody now knows the truth. And again, I encourage you to watch the overview reading for March. And I encourage you also, if you want, check out the Aries reading. I know that. I don't care if your person's not an Aries. This ain't astrology. I'm not an astrologer. I'm an energy reader. I don't care. Doesn't matter. These signs are just angles on a soulmate cycle. You're all part of the same pie. All right? That's it. That's how it works. I'm tired of trying to explain that to people, so I don't bother anymore. YouTube's gone a long way to ruin tarot, let me tell you. Six of Cups is the card after the cut. It's about that past energy. When you watch the Aries reading, you're going to shit yourself, because I used a different deck. And I'm getting the same kinds of things, the Six of Cups. That energy they want to glaze over from the past, right? It's right here. It's about the past. This person thought the grass was greener on the other side, but this is a powerful soulmate tie, right? And Archangel Michael rammed that sword right up them. That sword of truth, absolutely. Straight up. I still feel there's going to be an argument here or something when they come back. I don't doubt it, because this is a person who's going to want to glaze over things, and you can't do that. As I just got done telling Aries, from another deck, similar cards. It's amazing. Proof that you're all connected. You're all part of a cycle, you know. And sometimes the energies of one angle of the cycle, Taurus energies for example, bleed over onto their neighbor. Just like in real life, right? If your neighbor's having a fight and you can hear it, it bleeds over onto you, doesn't it? It bleeds into your living room, cuts into your TV watching or whatever it is. Everything is energy, all right? Everything. So keep that in mind. The stuff that I pull from the 5D for these readings, you see play out in the 3D all the time. You can always just see. There's always a 3D version of it. All right? Let's go. That's why I give analogies a lot in these readings. They help people put because most people live their lives purely in the 3D. I don't particularly care for the 3D. I hang mostly in the 5D. Let's shuffle the deck here. Give me a reading, universe. Give me the soulmate cycle from the angle of Taurus from March 2022. I got it. Yeah. It's Fakey McFakerman. Queen of Wands on the bottom of the deck. You have a person who hides their feelings a lot, but that's superficial. That's a superficial statement. They do more than that. This is a person with a lot of past pain. This is a person who just wears a mask. Again, watch that Aries reading. Holy shit, was there a person wearing a mask? Different card, different deck. Right here. Knight of Pentacles. Jesus, watch the Aries reading. Knight of Pentacles. It's an energy, with the Queen of Pentacles crossed by the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles, like in the Lightseer deck, for example, is a guy walking, but he's got a racehorse, so he could be going faster. Get on the horse, asshole, I often say. It's someone who does things almost like a psychopath. A psychopath tends to just live in their own world and does whatever the fuck they want, and they don't even know it's wrong, kind of a thing. I'm not calling your person a psychopath, but I am saying it is that kind of energy. It's an energy of both stability and instability at the same time. It's Schrodinger's energy, right? The cat is both dead and alive at the same time when the box is closed. It's like that. It just boils down to selfish. It really does. It boils down to selfish, all right? And that needs to be dealt with. But they do it for themselves. They do it to mask something. They're not doing it to be malicious or anything like that. They do it to mask something, and it's something that needs to be dealt with and talked about. Okay. Right here's the energy around your connection. Right here's how your person feels in the 3D. Right here's how they feel about you in the soul. Not what they show you or not what they tell you in the 3D. Right here's the message from the universe. I'll give it to you. It's red with the energy of the connection. And right here's the potential final outcome. I say potential because I can't predict free will. Nobody can. I will clarify everything. Throw some universe cards at the end. And if I think we need to extend it, I will. But I think Aries is your extended reading. You don't even have to know an Aries. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. I think that reading is going to help you a great deal. It'll add to this. At least pieces of it. Maybe not as a whole. But pieces of it will add to this. I promise you. Queen of Wands. Overall energy. Everything I just told you. Okay? Selfish. Selfish. But because of something. because of something that needs to be dealt with. What's the energy around the connection? Seven of Wands. It's someone who's it's that selfish energy, because I have to weigh the energies that came before. And I get this. It's that this card has a lot of meanings. One of its meanings is someone standing up and fighting for the connection, right? Fighting for what they want. But they're doing it because the grass wasn't greener, not because of the connection, not because they truly have opened to it. I mean, they have and they haven't. There's a mask here. There's a mask being worn of some kind, something that hasn't been dealt with from the past. So yes, the energy right here is someone wants to stand up and fight for this connection, but they're doing it for selfish reasons. Which is why I say no Taurus titties unless an adult conversation is had here. Alright? You give a person like this what they want, which is forgiveness and just let me have my chair back so I can watch TV again, and they'll just repeat down the road. It'll happen again, over and over. The past needs to be dealt with, or it's doomed to repeat. How do they feel in their emotions? Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, watch that Aries reading. Jesus Christ, this is a different deck. I didn't touch this deck in the Aries reading. Seven of Pentacles. They're thinking back. They're taking stock. Yes. I mean, that's really what it is. This person's looking at their past now. They are looking at things. It's minor arcana. You know, yeah, I would have rather seen a hangman or a hermit here. Really. We need that. How do they feel in the soul about you? Okay? Let's see. They love you. Only to the point to which they're capable, though. They love you. It's love. It's Page of Cups. It's a love card. Cups belong in the soul energy. Yup. But it's bookend in the Seven of Wands, so it ties to what I told you here. This person, until they deal with the past, and not just take stock in it, until they deal with it, they're always going to be wearing a mask, and they're only going to love to the point to which they're capable. The point to which you're capable might be the size of a basketball, for example. Right? You're capable of big basketball love. But for them, they might be potentially capable of that, but because of what they need to deal with from the past that they're just taking stock on and not really going through a dark night of the soul, they only love to the point of a golf ball. And in case you don't know sports, a golf ball is a lot fucking smaller than a basketball. Okay? You don't need to be 7 feet tall to play golf. And palm the ball with one hand there, right? Okay. What they do love you. Only to the point to which they're capable. Until they deal with this shit. Selfishness is selfish. It needs to stop. Hidden energy. What's the universe want to tell you? It's red with the Seven of Wands. Two of Cups. They know about this connection. They don't necessarily, they may not call it a soulmate, but they know you're very important to them. Deep down inside. Way down inside, as Led Zeppelin once sang. In their song, Whole Lot of Love, right before the riff comes back in. Way down inside, they know that you guys, that you're very important to them. That you're something significant. Okay? They block that energy. It's partially blocked because of this past thing they need to deal with. Instead of just taking stock, we need a dark night of the soul, which limits their capacity to love, causes them to put a mask on. Okay? And that's what the universe wants to tell us there. Again, we're going to clarify. We're going to find out more. What's the potential final outcome here? It's red with taking stock. Nine of Swords. Yeah, that's what happens when you just take stock of the past. What's happening here is pacing the kitchen at 2 in the morning with a bottle of whiskey. They want you back, but they got a lot of shit to deal with. They want you back for their own terms. They want you, I mean, it's everything I've told you. Of course it's a Nine of Swords. I wouldn't have been surprised if a devil fell out there. When you don't have a dark night of the soul here, when there's this kind of energy, this, resulting in this, even though in spite of this, you get that. You get a lot of anxiety, a lot of worry, and this bleeds onto you. Don't let it. Don't let it. Listen, you didn't do anything wrong here, divine feminines. This person has some shit to deal with. I said it to you before. I'll say it again. I don't care what age they are, it feels like a goddamn midlife crisis, is what it feels like to me. Should have just bought a Corvette instead of running away from you, but instead, maybe they bought a Corvette and ran away from you. I don't know. Either way, don't let this energy bleed on you. Let them suffer through it. It'll bring them back to you. It does appear they're coming back in. I'm gonna clarify with the witches. All right, let's go. Yeah, bottom of the deck as I pick it up randomly, by the way, is Judgment. Yeah, they're coming back. Someone from the past. They want a second chance here. Selfish reasons, though. You're getting a second chance with someone who's broken and still only capable of loving to the level of a page, which means which is going to land you in this, which is, again, it's just going to repeat itself. I needed a fucking hermit or a dark knight or a hangman there. I really did. All right, let's go. Or a high priestess, even. Tell me about the Seven of Wands. Let's go. Let's clarify. Seven of Wands, why is it here? Let's talk to the witches. I love the witches. Love this deck. It's got a sense of humor, but it's also deep and dark at the same time. Why is the witches here? Why is the witches here, right? Why is the Seven of Wands here? All right, I got my answer. Queen of Swords. Cold on the outside. They're cold to their emotions. I told you they were shutting this down. They're aware of it, right? Way down inside, deep down inside, they're aware of it. They shut down. They're cold to it. On the inside, though, the Queen of Swords, very loving. Yeah, absolutely. It's like the stern. I said this for another reading, I think on the overview. It's like a stern parent. You know, very stern on the outside, but they love you on the inside. That's why they do that. All right, what's on top? Six of Pentacles. Well, it's a balanced energy, but it's a card of breadcrumbing when it falls here, right? It's breadcrumbing. Right? There needs to be balance here. Why is the Six of Pentacles here? Yeah, it's not. It's breadcrumbing. I read the energy first, then I pull the cards. If I could have said, oh, they're coming to balance out. Someone who breadcrumbed you is coming to bring you the full loaf. God, I'm completely wrong about everything I've said so far. No, I'm not. The Seven of Swords, it's deceptive. They're not coming to bring equal give and take. They're coming for selfish reasons. This spells selfish. Seven Swords, Six Pentacles is selfish. It's deceptive. It's someone tricking you, right? It's that old scam you pull on dumb cashiers where you walk up with a 20 and you say, can I get three 10s and two 5s? And you end up making a profit. You know, you end up making it, she give you back three 10s and two 5s for a 20. You know, you end up making a price. It's that kind of thing. It's not balanced at all. It's selfish. It just backs up everything I've told you so far. That's the energy of the connection. And it's sabotagey to the whole thing. They have to deal with whatever this is they're taking stock of. It's more than you. They're taking stock on you, yes. And what they did and what you mean to them. I get that. But there's something else here that causes this person to be like this and limit their capacity to love. Now that's a problem because the connection itself has a great deal of love. Great deal. These two cups right here fill an Ace of Cups. It's a lot. Page of Cups is nothing. It's half of one of these cups. Okay? All right, Seven of Pentacles. Why is it here? Tell me about this. For God's sake, give me some kind of hangman or something. A hermit, a hangman, a high priestess. I'll take any of it. Please give me something nice to say to Taurus. I love Taurus. I don't like the car, but I do like the people. Why? Give me Seven of Pentacles. Why is it here? Ford did you wrong, Taurus. They really did. Okay. Death card. Yeah, they got to do more. It's just backing me up. God damn. I want, of all the readings, I wanted egg on my face. It's this one. Oh. They need to put something to rest here. What's on top? Five of Wands. They fight with themselves about it. It's almost like I get a picture in my head of someone drinking at night. I'm not saying your person's an alcoholic or they take drugs or drink, but it's someone who would. It's one of the that's what people that drink, why they drink. It's because they've got past pain they haven't dealt with and they just want to, numb it. Just numb the pain. But this is an internal conflict with this person. But there's still no dark night of the soul here. There's just taking stock and then arguing with them. So, well, I don't want to look at that. I don't want to look at that. So they breathe fire on it like a dragon. That's not solving the problem. It's not. Why is the Five of Wands here? Temperance. You're the cure. I've told you that before. You are. Your connection is the cure. But the problem is, you got to get them to open up. If you can get them to open up, you can help this person and maybe send them on a proper spiritual journey. Just like in the Aries reading, their person didn't take full advantage of the spiritual journey. And now, in the month of Temperance, which is what March is according to my Q1 reading, in the month of Temperance, it's biting them in the ass. Because energy's, bouncing all around them and they're falling behind. Okay. You're the cure. You can help them if you want, but you got to get them to open up to do it. Why is the Page of Cups here? Tell me about the Page of Cups and their soul. Again, I gave you a beautiful analogy here of a basketball and a golf ball. Alright? It's perfect. You're capable of a lot more love than this person is. They have the potential to equal you, but they cannot until this shit stops. And this shit stops. This deception, coming in with false balanced energy. If you watch the overview video, especially the extended, pay close attention. I talk about this on that video. I talk about it around the Two of Swords, in fact. Why's the Page of Cups here? Okay. Knight of Cups. This person loves you. They do. They have, it's what I just told you. I read the energy first, then I pull the cards. They have the capacity to come in as a gallant knight. Valiant, whatever word you want to use. Gallant, volant. They have the capacity to do it, but they stop themselves. They're stopped at a river. They need to deal with something first before they can cross this river. They need to build a bridge. Otherwise, they're stuck in page mode. They have the capacity for much more. They need to deal with this. What's on top? Two of Swords. I just got done talking about it. In fact, this is the very Two of Swords from the extended reading for the overview video for the month of March that I talk about this very thing. It's right there. It causes them, in the soul right here, it causes them to freeze up. They're stuck until they deal with something. Should I go left? Should I go right? It's perfect. The Two of Swords, you got a choice. If we deal with the past, we can cross the river. Knight of Cups. Instead, it's Page. This person does love you. There's a lot of love here, but swords don't belong in the soul. Why is that? You should definitely watch the Aries reading, too. Holy shit. I think they got a Two of Swords here in the soul as well. Different deck, by the way. Different deck. Why is the Two of Swords here? Nine of Wands. Creates a wall. They've got to deal with something. They've got to deal with the past. There's something from the past that caused them to have their little midlife crisis, whatever it was, and run from you. And now the grass wasn't greener. They want you back, so they're coming in for selfish reasons with a mask on to try to pretend. It's like pretend equal give and take. There's a wall here. They're creating a wall. Their soul is closed for business. Shut down for lunch. Yet this is here. The Two of Cups. It's a very complicated reading. You're not going to find a reading like this from anybody else for you. Lots of people, you're going to find some sugar-coated readings that your person's just coming back and all of that. And yeah, they are, but I want you to know why. And I want you to know that you're the cure for them. You've got to help this person. You've got to help them open up. Until you do, you're just going to be with a page and the past is going to repeat itself. Okay? That's straight up. They have something they need to address and deal with. I think it's a lot more than you might even know about. Even if you know about this person's childhood or past or whatever, I don't think you know the full story here. There's a lot here. There's a lot here. That's a powerful wall. They got their defenses up, so it blocks love. It blocks the Knight of Cups and leaves a page. They're aware of this connection, but they suppress it. They do. They push it back. They know you're very important to them. Why is the Two of Cups here? What else you want to tell Taurus universe? What else? Why is it here? They don't want to lose this. It's a tower. The thought of losing the connection is just, you know, they feel like the whole world is crashing down. If they don't right now, they will in the near future. That energy is very strong. That's Major Arcana on top of Two of Cups, almost Major Arcana. The Tower and Two of Cups together, especially in this order, with the Tower being the affecting energy, means that while they may suppress this, as they do, it creates a lot of pressure on them, which is probably why they argue with themselves, the Five of Wands. Okay? Again, you're the cure for all of this. You're aspirin to their fucking headache. But you've got to get them to open up. What's on top? The Fool. They're coming towards you. They are. Again, the Fool and the Six of Cups. Somebody is coming. Somebody's coming to make things right. That's the easiest way to phrase it. It's the way the kids might phrase it. It's true. And with it sitting on top of the Two of Cups. Yep, that's the case. It probably comes out of nowhere, too. But there's always a but, isn't there? It's never one of them nice ones in a bikini either, or one of those thong bikinis, or whatever. It's never a nice but. It's always just a but. Why is the Fool here? The Page of Wands, another page. A Fool and a Page. They're coming with deception. The Page of Wands is red with the Seven of Swords. The Seven of Swords is deception. Okay? It's mild devil energy. It's deception. And the Page of Wands here, again, is my little boy out frolicking for frogs and stuff like that. They're showing up as a page. They have the capacity for much more. And it might create a tower. There's that fight. Right? I said it might create an argument. No Taurus titties. Those titties stay behind a shirt, a dress, a blouse. I don't fucking care what it is. A bandana wrapped around the nipples. I don't care. Those Taurus titties stay behind something until this person gets real and you have a grown-up conversation about whatever the fuck this is. You're the aspirin for them. Aspirin is not banging them. That's going to give them what they want and force them not to change, which is going to cause them to repeat. The Queen of Wands needs to be woken up. All right, the mask needs to come off here. But you do what you want. I know it can be tempting. We all got needs, but Nine of Swords, you might just be so happy to see them that you're like, oh, it's wonderful. Forget about what Steve said about all this. Yeah, it's just so great you're back. Let's bang. You know. Okay. But don't come crying to Steve when they're the same old shit, when they're just loving you like a page and you're all Queen of Cups on them. All right. You're the cure. You've got to get them to open up. They got to get past this Five of Wands, which is nonsense. Fives are temporary in the tarot. Temporary. False victories, minor disputes, things like that. You're reflecting here as temperance. You can get them past that. No problem. Why is the power of the connection certainly can. Because they feel that. Work that. Use that. Alright? You're very important to this person. Hell, if they'd admit it. Out loud. Fully. Alright. Nine of Swords. Give me the final on this. I don't like Nine of Swords as an ending. Yeah, there's that fight again. That's the aftermath of the fight. The fight is the Tower. Again here. Why is the Nine of Swords here? What's the final on this? It's another page. Page of Pentacles. It's a small conversation. Alright? It's a card of communication. It's a card of learning. Okay? Maybe this person comes in, because it looks like they are. I'll be honest. They're coming back around. If not right now, in the very, 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 very near future. It's a card of learning. Alright? It's a card of someone. It's the card of the student. It's a Page of Pentacles. It is communication. It is communication where you should think about every word you're going to say. Alright? Okay, here comes those butts again. Four of Cups. Yeah. It's the phoniness again. It's the mask. It's the little boy who took the hot blonde chick to the little pond here to bang her, and then decided to just look at frogs. Okay? This is a picture of you two having a conversation when they come back. Alright? Your person not opening up. They're in an inner, it's red with the Five of Wands, an inner conflict. Which might lead to outer conflict, because you might get pissed and go, well, I wore my best outfit, why aren't we banging? You know, they're not opening up. He's more interested in the little frogs and shit. All right? In that picture. What's the final? Now, this one is red with you, with Temperance. Ace of Pentacles. I need a couple of cards on that. That can go a couple of different ways. Again, this is them and this is you. You're the shit. You are this person's only hope. You're their fucking Obi-Wan in a lot of ways. And they're just not opening up. And it causes both of you to go in 9 swords. They're disappointed with themselves and pacing the kitchen, and you're pacing the kitchen. Don't let this happen. You're getting advanced information from me. Don't let this happen. You're the shit. If somebody doesn't come right, listen, I'll tell you what I tell this little blonde girl here, whether you're male or female. If this little boy doesn't want to bang you, fuck him. Somebody else will. You know? Because you're pretty fucking hot. I don't mind telling you, she is. Bottom line. You're the shit. Accept nothing but Ace of Pentacles. I'm going to pull a couple cards on the Ace of Pentacles. I'm going to take it up and build a little thing here. Let's see where we go. We're going to build an extension of crossing cards, as I like to call it. Affecting energies on baselines. First, let's start with the Ace of Pentacles here. Tell me about the Ace of Pentacles. All right, let's see where we go. Let's see where we go. Okay. Three of Wands. Yeah, you got other... Listen. The universe itself is saying you've got... It says what I just said about this little blonde girl. When I called you the little blonde girl. If this little boy don't want to bang you, plenty of other people will. Alright, it's a crude way to put it, but I'm Steve. That's what I do. Because my analogies make sense. Y'all get what I mean. Nobody's questioning, oh, what did he mean by that? Okay. Yeah. What I mean is other people want to take your pants down. Besides just this person. They're not the end all be all because you're the shit. Right here. Look out on new horizons. It may cause you to do that. You may have to do that. That may be what helps this person and wakes them up. You start banging somebody else. If they think you're always there, they may dilly-dally around. They already feel this connection, but they're suppressing it. Right? They're suppressing it. Well, I'll tell you what. I guarantee you they stop suppressing it, if not a little bit, if not entirely, if all of a sudden the option of you is gone. Look out, look, just take a look. Your horizons are bright. What's on top of that? The 6, wow, is that strength? Okay, I was like, for some reason I was drawn to something under the lion's paw. I didn't even see the lion, I just saw the little light here. All right, it's the strength card. Okay, you're going to have to, you're the stronger one here. You're the one who loves the size of a basketball. They love the size of a golf ball, yet they have the capacity to love on your level. You're the person here. There's no other way to phrase it. I mean, yeah. 3 swords. There's a lot of pain here that needs to be addressed in your connection, and a lot of pain in the other person's, on the other person's side. Make sure you deal with your own shit, okay? This has the potential to end in a lot of pain if you let it. This person does not want to open up. It's very clear from this reading. It's very frustrating to read this energy. Let them feel the loss of you is what this 3 of Swords is saying. It backed up what I just said in my energy read about this 3 of Wands. It backed it up. Strength card is, you're very attractive. You've got, it's a card of lust. It can be. I'm sure a lot of people want to bang you. I'm sure you have other options. Make sure you focus on yourself. Let this person feel the loss of you. It will bring them in. Let this boy on this card here, that represents your person, thinks that he'll get another crack at her anytime. She'll always come to the pond with me. If I feel like looking at frogs today, I'll just look at frogs. Well, you know what? She's not going to go to the pond with him next time. And then he's going to freak out. Right? He's going to absolutely freak out. He's going to show up at her door with his willy already out. All right? I promise. No frogs. I promise. Look. See? I'm already ready. It's like that. That's how these connection cycles work. Three of Swords is the most powerful card that brings people around. And that's what the universe is telling you right here. But the choice is yours. It's up to you. The affecting energy at the bottom is the Two of Pentacles. You know, unless this person corrects their issue, it's just going to go round and round and round in infinity. It really is. Let's see what else the universe wants to tell you. As I pick this up randomly, the Two of Cups is at the bottom, by the way. Two Cups at the bottom as I pick up this deck randomly. Two of Cups is the message from the universe. They feel this connection. They are suppressing it, though, a bit. They are coming towards you. For most of you, you're going to talk to this person. But unless they open up, it's going to be the same shit all over again. This is either them feeling the loss of you, this Three of Swords, and then coming in and getting real, or, because they're already real with themselves, they're just wearing a mask. The Queen of Wands knows how she feels, male or female. They're just wearing a mask. So this Three of Swords is either them feeling the loss of you and getting real, or you not listening to what the energies have to say, and you ending up Three of Swords when you find out that this person hasn't changed much, and they don't, you know, they're kind of back because nothing else was, you know, the grass wasn't greener on the other side, and they don't have anywhere else to go. That's not a reason to come back. That's fucking, that's a fucking insult. That's what that is, you know. So, but you are the aspirin for them. You are the cure. It's right there. Let's see what else the universe wants to tell you. Give me 3 cards, universe. What else you want to tell Taurus before we go? I'm not going to extend this. There's nowhere to go. There's nowhere to go. Well, there's nothing. It's very cut and dry. They're coming towards you. It's up to you what you do with them. Either now or in the near future. They're going to figure this out. I still say, do what you want to do. Obviously, make your own decisions. I'm just a talking hand. Make your own decisions. But if I still say, if this person knows you're banging somebody else, they'll show up at your door so fucking fast with their willy out, you won't even believe it. Male or female. Again, I don't mean to, I'm just telling funny stories here, that's all. There we go. Let's shuffle the deck. 3 cards, universe. What else you want to tell Taurus before we go here? Wheel of Fortune. 8 of Pentacles. Is that 1 card? Yep. 2 of Swords. 8 of Pentacles is crossed by the 9 of Wands. Well, this is kind of a weird side message from the universe. The universe is encouraging you to focus on yourself. They've got a wall up. It draws me to, this is the 9 of Wands here, this is the 9 of Wands here. They got a wall up in their soul, because obviously I've been talking about there's something they need to deal with. Encouraging you to put a wall up too. Alright? A little bit. Not too much, but I mean, you know, leave the door open for them. But it's about focusing on you, the 8 of Pentacles, working on your shit, changing your life. You've got options. You're at a crossroads too. You're both in the same position in the soul, just for different reasons. For you, the world is your oyster. We saw it here when I pulled on you, the Ace of Pentacles. The world is your fucking oyster. For them, it's not. So let them deal with that. And the more they see you thriving, maybe even banging somebody else, the more likely it is that they'll do something more than just take stock and argue with themselves and whatever it is they need to deal with. That's part of how you're the aspirin for this person. When you're energetically connected to somebody, they grow, each side grows and learns through osmosis, through energetic osmosis, just the flow of energy in the 5D. You don't even realize it, but it happens, okay? So, you know, don't get confused about your life. You know, put up a little wall, hang in there, be tough, right? Persistence. And right here, 8 of Pentacles. Work on yourself. It'll change your life. You know, change your own life. Don't wait for somebody else to change your life for you. Change your own life. You can change your life anytime you want. Change it. Be the master of your own life. Right here, you're at a crossroads. Leave the door open for them is basically what it's saying. Take heed, pay heed to everything I've told you here. Take it with a grain of salt if you want. I don't care. These energies, as I've read them, are very accurate, and the cards back me up every step of the way. But people always believe what they want to believe and hear what they want to hear. Knock yourself out. If all you want to hear is this person's coming back, well, for most of you they are. It's very clear. And they show up out of nowhere with a tower here crossing. Okay? I got a lot of communication here on the bottom. That's your reading. But I would focus on you. You know, you're the most important thing here. And I don't mean it in a selfish way, the way they see themselves is the most important thing. Be emotionally open, of course, but be creatively selfish about your own life, you know, in a way. It's very important to be like that. It's your life. I'll tell you what I told. I don't know who I told. I forget at this point. But your life is for living. Make sure you live it. It's not the fucking weight room at the morgue, all right? So go out there and live it. Have fun. Pick a direction and go for it. All right, that's your reading. I hope it was helpful. If I helped one person today, I've done my job karmically, especially with this fucking reading. If you like this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate all the subscribers, everybody who shares, and everybody who watches. All right, good luck, everyone.